This is a tremendous occasion. Obviously, we're on the brink of opening a fantastic facility, something we've worked towards for over a decade. We're also on the brink of our 25th school year. Next year will be our 25th school year, which is incredible for me. And so there's a lot of joy that we anticipate. And we also know that the last few years have been incredibly challenging for all of us, but particularly from our young people. Many of us were talking on the tour of how difficult this time is for everyone. But imagine being a young person, 4 years of high school, 3 of whom have been dramatically impacted by the COVID pandemic. And then living in the city of Boston, living in our times, the racial pandemic, and has also disproportionately affected our students, the majority of whom are students of color. And that, among many other reasons, because of their talent, because of their commitment, because of what they've all been through, it's so important that we all stand here in solidarity with them and community with them, and really making sure that they have every opportunity that they deserve, and they deserve everything. And that's how we get to the Boston Arts Academy Foundation and the tremendous leadership of Danella Clark, President. Round of applause for Danella. I want to thank the Boston Arts Academy Foundation staff, if they would all wave, because Boston Arts Academy would not be possible if it were not for Boston Arts Academy Foundation, because the foundation raises the necessary funds to bridge the gap between what the Boston Public Schools provides for us as a Boston Public School and the true cost of an arts education. The extra staffing for the dual curricula, the arts and the academic, production materials, but also the supports that we've been able to provide for our students through the foundation, health and wellness supports, for example, additional college counseling supports, for example. And most apropos to where we are in the school calendar, scholarships. This is the time I was mentioning on the tour that students are making crucial decisions about where they're going to be next year. We're very proud of our college acceptance rate, but most important is college matriculation, completion, and graduation. And for many of our students, scholarships make all the difference. So I want to thank you in advance for your support of our students, because you literally are making dreams come true. Not only with college scholarships, but with summer scholarships that fund amazing programs that give our students opportunities that they can then use to expand their skills, include in their college applications, and get those incredible acceptance offers that they're getting today. So as amazing as that building was, the building is just the building, as Bill would say. It's really about the people inside. And the most amazing part of Boston Arts Academy is our students. And it is my great pleasure to introduce to you now one of our amazing seniors. I'm going to let her tell you her story herself. But would you please give a warm round of applause to Ms. Zayda Adams. Woo-hoo!
Good evening, friends of the Boston Arts Academy community. I would like to thank Danella Clark, Grace Baljon, Caitlin Fisher, my principal, Dr. Ann Clark, and the BAA Foundation for inviting me to speak. My name is Zayda Adams. I'm a senior theater major at Boston Arts Academy, and I couldn't be more excited to speak with all of you. When you're young, everyone asks what you want to be when you grow up. The answer you pick is supposed to be the blueprint for your future. And for the longest time, I thought I had mine figured out. In March of 2020, I was still in Boston Ballet's pre-professional program, where I trained for 21 hours a week. I had classes almost every day and even got to choreograph my own piece. My end goal was to become a principal dancer in a ballet company. So when I was asked that question, I always said ballerina, even if it wasn't what I had thought. But that same month, I found that I had a stress fracture and stress reaction in my right foot. I had to be put into a boot for 4 weeks, but we had our showcase in 6. Then not but 2 days later, Boston Ballet had been informed that they had to close because of a pandemic. It felt like life was on my side because I could recover while everyone was in quarantine. But in reality, it's as if everything was happening to push me to stop dancing. Sometimes in class, I would ask myself if I would want to star in a movie or be a principal ballet dancer. And every time my answer was the same: star in a movie. It kind of felt off, wouldn't you think, that I'm in ballet and I'm thinking about acting? I would take acting classes here and there, but never enough to my liking because of how much dance took up my life. Quarantine was the pause in my life that allowed me to reevaluate my future. It also came to light that Boston Ballet was merging with a private boarding school, which meant the tuition price was elevating drastically. Did I want my parents to pay for something that I didn't want 100%? This is when I realized that I wanted to pursue acting. Ballet definitely was my safety net, but I didn't want to do something that felt safe. I wanted to do something that I truly loved. I loved ballet, and I still love dancing to this day, but I wasn't in love with it. And I know that when it comes to the arts, you shouldn't pursue it unless your heart and mind agree with you fully. This is when I started looking for other options, and I saw that Boston Arts Academy was still accepting auditions. It was May of 2020, and I didn't have that much time left, but I had my mom from a monologue I memorized, and I submitted. Attending BAA has been one of the best decisions I've made. Even though I started as a junior through the crazy Zoom world, I was still able to have access to different opportunities. This led me to becoming a co-champion for the August Wilson Monologue Competition Regionals, as well as when I was accepted into New York University's Tisch School of the Arts Stone Street Screen Acting Summer Program. And when the NYU Summer Program tuition was too high, the BAA Foundation helped me fund my education, and I had an amazing 4 weeks last summer working with NYU faculty, getting a taste of the college experience while increasing my knowledge of my passion. This was only the beginning, because not too long ago, I submitted 2 monologues and was named the 2022 National Young Arts winner.
Wow.
A performing and visual arts competition where out of 7,000 applicants submit, only 10% are named winners. I stand beside other past winners like Viola Davis, Timothy Chalamet, and Hunter Schaefer. So many more.
Wow.
And most recently, I was accepted into my dream school, New York University Tisch School of the Arts, where I will attend this fall as a drama major.
Wow.
These past 2 years at BA, I've been able to grow in a space with unjudged creativity, supportive faculty, and friends that I know will last a lifetime. Where I am today is not only a reflection of my hard work and dedication, but also because of everyone in the BA community who has supported me and continues to support me today. My entire life, I've been indecisive, and acting is the only thing I've actually known I wanted to do. So when people ask me what I want to do when I'm older, I tell them I want to become an actress. I'm so grateful for the opportunity BA gave me, and extremely thankful for supporters like you. Thank you, and now I'd like to welcome Danella Clark.
Wow.